Hello. Okay, this is just a quick little video. I already read the first two Q&As, but mouthwashing Q&A part 3, it came out like, yeah, exactly today, and I'm just going to record myself reacting to them just real quick. And to the third and final part of the, don't worry, this isn't goodbye, I got 10 exciting stuff to share. Okay, it's been such a blast answering your questions. We're still deep in the amazing support and love you've shown for mouthwashing. It's starting to feel a little retrospective on the production side, but it's still surreal. Each piece of fan art, fan edit, and even fan animation, you guys are insanely talented, brings us so much joy. Please keep it coming. Use hashtag mouthwashing and tag us at Rog Organ on Twitter, or post it on the Rog Organ and CR channel Discord servers. By the way, check out the Steam Point shop for some mouthwashing emoticons and backgrounds. That's cute. Yeah. By the way, yeah, mouthwashing animators are insanely talented. Now, on to the Q&A. What were some choices behind sampling in some of the songs? The dialogue in God's Favorites, Confrontation, uh, Who's the Birthday Boy example. A lot of choices were made by intuition and what felt right in the scene. The dialogue in God's Favorites is a mangled Pony Express advert, mangled and mixed with with lines throughout the game. It's like a bad memory. Most of the music is just picking up on themes and ideas that already exist in the scene but translated into music form. Who is the Birthday Boy is directly inspired by the Creep Show and the loud abrasive synthesizer we used throughout the movie. Loud abrasive synthesizer work used throughout the movie. The synth sounded like screaming, which we thought was very fitting and something that would work for our game. Confrontation is just Jimmy going through it again. That's interesting. Who broke the Polly statue? I've always wondered that. Jimmy, I guessed that. Swansea, drunk off at mouthwash, thought it was hilarious. Can someone animate that? Jimmy knocking over the Polly statue and Swansea in the background just going just little goblin laughter in the background. Oh, cool fan art. Sorry you had to draw Jimmy. Oh wait, this fan art is actually sick. They got little symbols for everything. You got a gun for Jimmy because he kept shooting people and then himself. Post Crash Curly's got birthday candles because they fucking ate him. Or Jimmy ate him and then made him eat him. Swansea's got the axe because he kept carrying it throughout the game. The little petals on his shirt. I realized in editing what those little flowers in the vent were. I don't get the cold for Curly. And then a little pill capsule for Anya because she, yeah. I just want to know. Okay, I just want to know if the Pony Express crew has any silly, fun hobbies they enjoy. All right, let's go through each of them. Swansea's kids are all grown up, but there's always something broken or needing repairs in their apartments. It's also an excuse to make sure they keep their places clean. We'll treat them to a meal. Kids should be eating good at least. Swansea makes a mean paella, but his wife is sick of it at this point. Not to worry, he takes her to fancy restaurants when they want a night out. They'll call ahead to see if the dog is allowed to come too. That's adorable. I want to. I want to know what Swansea's wife is like. I want to meet his wife and his kids. Maybe they'll make a game about his wife and kids. I don't know. I don't know what's next for Wrong Organ. Anything could be in the future. Maybe this game is foreshadowing the next game, just like how Fish is made with foreshadowed this, or teased this with Curly. That could be cool. Curly's into weightlifting. He spends most of his time on Earth around friends and family. Someone always has something interesting going on, and Curly enjoys trying new things when he's not stuck on a hall. Winter is his favorite season because he's a snow sports kind of guy. Actually, yeah, that's just pretty simple. He's just a pretty well-rounded dude. Yeah, not much else to say without that one. Daisuke is a regular at his local arcade. The machines are like totally rigged though. But maybe this next try? I feel like that should be read in the Daisuke voice. Anyway, Daisuke's also into thrifting some sick, unique vintage clothing. He has an eye for the good stuff, and no one else is going to show up with the same outfit either. His parents don't get it at all. His parents are motherfucking haters. Anya spends most of her free time studying. She runs to clear her head. When she needs to really zero out, she binges the worst reality television and fast food known to man. But she'd never admit that. Anya, just like me for real for real. Just like me for real for real. Jimmy is into weightlifting. Hobbies are for people who can afford them. Dang, Jimmy broke ass. Jimmy's broke as hell. El Bozo. Tulper ship feels almost like a character itself. How'd you design it? The hallways were designed to mimic the hallways an old submarine would have. Really cold and not comforting in any manner. Then we wanted to contrast that with the common room being made up to look like some kitschy 70s interior design magazine and have some strong contrast between the two. Or Anya's office, which was inspired by the classic dingy middle school nurse rooms. This was to highlight the absurdity of the design of the ship, where giving the crew the comfort by the company is done in a soulless, ineffective way. That's really interesting. We made it a point early on in development to never show the ship from the outside. We didn't even want any real windows or visible view of outer space itself. Both of these decisions were to underline the claustrophobia and oppressiveness of the crew situation that they're now in. The inside of the ship is the only thing the characters can see. They don't know if they'll ever see anything again. Fuck. If each crew member was voice acted, who would they sound like? Martin. Take responsibility. Anya. I love you, Anya. Heart emojis. Hearts. Heart emojis. Hearts in the chat. Take responsibility by Cream Connect. Actually, hold on. This one is by at Candy Cane on Twitter, and this one and this beautiful piece of art right here is by Cream Candy on Twitter. Did the development team anticipate this level of reception to mouthwashing? No, absolutely not. Between our publisher and developers, we talked about bracing ourselves for at least, at best, a lukewarm reception. There are points in a game's development where everything seems hopeless and it feels like the game can never actually be finished. But that moment was particularly strong here. Mouthwashing was a project that only really came together right at the last few weeks of development, when all the music, visuals, and mechanics were fully implemented. It very narrowly escaped cancellation before that. Well, freaking thank God that they didn't cancel it, man. That would have sucked. What inspired the sun imagery in the common room? The sunset imagery was one of the first visuals we associated with mouthwashing. Johanna pitched a slideshow to the rest of the team with her initial inspos, ideas for the game, etc. The screen being stuck on sunset mode was the way we justified it narratively, but from the beginning, orange sunset was one of the core ideas for the visuals of the game we wanted to incorporate. For parts of early development, we played around with the idea that the ship was designed to make the crew feel as more at ease through imagery of environments on Earth. The skybox would move with your camera if you were looking out on a sky. The doors to the personal rooms and common room would have fake screens that displayed a sandy beach. We decided to scrap these ideas in favor of what you see now. Yeah, I think that the sun really did help. It being stuck on the orange sunset thing, it just really it made the whole common room stand out even better visually and added a lot, I think. All right. Who did the voice acting for the characters? Was Polly's voice sampled from a specific piece of media, or were they voice acted? All voice acting was done by Martin. That includes Curly, Daisuke, and Polly, and anything that isn't an advert in the TV sections. We wanted Polly to feel like it was pulling voice clips from random adverts to string together a sentence, so the words were recorded individually and cut into sentences in post. It was such a pleasure answering all the questions. If we missed anything, you might find the answer in our upcoming developer diaries. Ooh! Now let's look at the fan art. Holy shit, that's so sick. Oh my god. That was... Good job, Cuddle Noon on Twitter. And this is just adorable. And do you know what the best part is? Not a Jimmy. Oh wait, there is a Jimmy to be found. There he is. There's the guy. They gave him a hook hand and a pirate leg. It's adorable. This is just cute, and I'm glad that Jimmy's being exploded and dying by on Hyduel on Twitter. I definitely butchered that. Just, nice looking drawings of Curly and Anya. Just as handsome as his in-game counterpart. And Heart for Anya. Captain and the Nurse by Aztecs Arts on Twitter. Oh, fuck. Oh, I love this because it's like half post-crash Curly and half pre-crash Curly. With the... Oh, that's sick. PPRTNKK on Twitter made that one. Oh, it's Daisuke. Oh, man. Really well done. Great visually. Close your eyes, Daisuke. By Akino Yuki on Twitter. Oh. I don't have any words for this one. Finostasio on Twitter. I like Curly smoking the candle. That's cute. By Biancore on Twitter. Wait, no. Where's the take a slice? I don't see no take a slice. Well, I guess check Biancore on Twitter to find it. Here's Curly. Then we have Sneakerhead Swansea. I read that in one of the previous ones. He buys a new pair of sneakers every year to celebrate his soberversary, and he gets cool new kicks. That's awesome. This one's just awesome. I'm glad that Jimmy's sad, but I'm sad that everyone else is dead and that Curly is all sad too. But really, I just realized I forgot to say who did the last two drawings. The Curly was Rabia Draw. Sneakerhead Swansea was also by Rabia Draw. And this one is by IMG MDZS on Twitter. Yeah. Once again, and thank you all. Wrong Organ and CR channel. Follow the. Alright. Honestly, that was I liked all the little details that they liked all the new character details, because I love when we get random character details. I love it so much. I just wanted to make a quick video to just, look at all this. These were like interesting little factoids. And I'm definitely going to be buying some of these mouthwashing emoticons. I'm getting the Curly and the Anya and the Swansea and the Daisuke. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll see you later.
All aboard the toxic gossip train, chugging down the tracks of misinformation, the toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station, the toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Those look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash, but hey, at least you're having fun.